All right. I have another question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
All right, dealing with consciousness. Bringing the young people aware of the surroundings, what's going on in the world. How do you feel about the mainstream artists, the artists that got deals? You feel like do you feel like it would help if they start putting writing down
Stuff
some
on the radio.
conscious
Hell yeah.
raps?
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. In general, music is the number one influence all around the world. We already know that. Let's look at Tupac and Biggie era. Everybody want to go back to it, but it's true. It makes sense. Their era was a whole awakening era. Awakening, like you had Biggie talking about the streets, so to speak, talking about the streets. Then you had Tupac talking about consciousness. Then they intertwined and they put both of them together, and they realized that they was. Look at Michael Jackson. He had this his tour coming up where he was gonna go ahead and what song was it? What I'm trying to say is that they don't really care about us. That song.
Okay.
He was gonna perform that song, if I'm not mistaken. They shut that down in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Music is always gonna have a huge influence on the younger generation too, as well. And to have people that's conscious, I said this to myself about 2 months. Actually, it was 2 days ago. I said, man, if I was to make my kids you can't make anybody become conscious. You can't make anybody be conscious. They have to accept it on their own. If I taught them consciousness and we teach them the routes to it, they'll probably kill themselves out here, man.
They'll go crazy.
Yeah.
It'll be too overwhelming.
Yeah, they'll do something like the movie Rampage. Put on a suit of armor and kill up mad rich people. Like rich people and those people that's in power. Is that all they doing is sucking from the poor and they just give it to the rich. There's no way to look around it. That's exactly what it is. What the hell are we doing fighting people in insanity? You know what I mean?
The madness has to stop.
But in the music industry, we looking at it as how do you go from a Malcolm X to a Lil Wayne as the most dominant in the black community? You know what I mean? Like same thing with Michael Jackson. They go from Michael Jackson to what's that other Young Thug. I'm not saying that they sound like the same genres or they it's the same, but in general, you have that kind of influence. Whether you want people to follow you or not, you have a responsibility to get ahead and set a great tone, set a great posture. You know what I mean? It's
right.
Like when you teach the kids. If I'm gonna teach a kid how to hold a horn, I'm just like this, chilling. Peace, bro, peace.
Happy holidays.
Same to you. And I'm chilling like this. And I'm telling him he need to play like this and keep a great posture. He ain't going to keep a great posture because I'm like this. Same thing with the cops. You tell me I can't drive my car up on the sidewalk, but your shit on the sidewalk all the time. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense.
Right. What gives him the right to do that? What makes it okay for them to do that? Just because they have a badge on? You know?
Exactly.
Just
I
because
said,
they got a badge on?
Who's the leader and who's the
I got another question for you. How tough is it to deal with like what's going on now with cops, killing us, stomping us out? How hard is it to deal with when you have a family member that's involved? Whether they
like my brother.
auxiliary, an actual
like
cop. How do you deal with them? When they would automatically, they're taught to stick up for their fellow police officer.
That's when we look at
How
that.
do you?
I have somebody that's like that too, my brother. When he first got into it and all that and John, like I wasn't on my wild boy joint, but I was on my wild boy joint. I always got wild boys around me. We mad cool though. Like we don't do as much as people make. As much as they put out there, with the propaganda, as we are. But they even said the same thing. I was saying the same thing. Why would you want to do that knowing how mistreated we are from these people, these individuals? And I told him, I don't know if you still remember, but basically I was telling him, it's like, you chose this organization. If you're going to choose this organization, you choosing to deal with the good and the bad. You represent both the good and the bad. But when it comes to cops, even though I know T and I know other people that is in it, that they chose to be that, be that person. They chose to be that person in John. I don't look at him as a bad person. Because I know him from little. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up with him.
Right, that's family.
I know how many people he actually saved people. I never forget that. I never heard a cop a day in my life saving anybody. I don't care. I never heard of it until him. And I give him much props for that. But I also told him, like, you got so many out there that's in your organization that's bad. And it's not even like, it's the little minions. It's the top dogs that's horrible people. Horrible. Look at this. Where you going? You don't even have the light, and you don't even have your lights on. But still, you choose the guy. You choose to go ahead and run the light and risk somebody dying or getting into the accident because you want to get ahead and be fast, get to nowhere. And then you didn't even use the signal lights to make it right. But we got to use signal lights. But there's so many that's bad inside the organization that's not even the minions. Like I was saying, these are the top dogs that you can't chance it to trust anybody. If you don't know him already, what's the point of trusting somebody else? You know what I mean? Especially in that kind of organization. I don't condone what Drake said too much about no new friends, but that applies to that. When you're in situations like that, where you know that whole team, they nothing but you people. Why would you chance dealing with one person and pray that they're not bullshit? You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense, man. You know that everybody in this group is five though. Everybody in that group talk amongst each other on a regular basis, and you know that three or four of them want to shoot you. Would you want a chance to get to know one person and chance that he's not the one that has a bullet or a gun? The main person that's been talking about you in general, or that he didn't have influence, or he or she didn't have influence on the person that don't even care, like want to shoot you in the first place, but they don't put it in their head so much that you're the person that they need to shoot, or they need to target. That's what it boils down to, man. That's the point. Why even try?
It's crazy, man.
Why even try? Like I said, there are good ones out there, man. They truly are, but once they do something good, they don't even get put out there on the media. They'll get put down and be called nigga lovers. We know what time it is, man. Ain't nobody stupid. Start using your common sense, man. Real stuff. What the hell we got cops for? We fighting. I said this morning. I said we fighting a war. We fighting a war in Afghanistan against people that's not even an enemy. We fighting a war in our own country against people that's not even our enemy. We just fighting a bunch of wars for no reason for people's own pleasures, pretty much. Fighting out there to take somebody else's oil, and then they fighting us out here to put a negative on the population of the black people in general. You have fun with us. Ain't nobody stupid. You shoot them. They can shoot me right now for telling them about themselves and leave me out there for 3 hours just so all the other black people on the block can see it and get scared. Like, oh man, that could be me. That you say that don't play a part? All this stuff play a part, man. It's the same thing when you lynch me. You lynch me and you leave me hanging so everybody can see me over there. Hanging like, alright, you see what this nigga did. You want to sit there and talk. And it don't matter if you got on a suit or not. If you look at a lot of the pictures of the lynchings, the most well-dressed is lynched. You know what I'm saying? These dudes had on top hats, clean suits, and they ain't lynched them. Why is that? Because a black man had his own dominance of himself. It's not even being a dominance. That's what they have. They want to be a dominance to everybody else. But when you're in dominance of yourself, you ain't got to worry about nobody else. You overstand yourself, you overstand everybody. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, time for a change, right? It's time for a change, man.
Time for a change within you.
It's been time. It's been time.
It's time for a change within you. Learn who you are.
Knowledge yourself, that's what you're saying?
Know who you are. Know where you came from. Know that you're not just a slave. Know that you're not just a mutt. Mad people, you know, there's so many different names for everybody, man. Just be real, man. And you want to take it? I'll take it then. know that you're not just a cracker. If you're a white person that actually has some kind of knowledge in itself and some kind of sense, then tell people I'm not just a cracker. Let's make some shirts. I'm not just a cracker. I'm not just a nigga. I'm not just a mutt. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that, for a lot of people. It's true, man. It's true. It's true. I'm not just a singer. I do many other things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's real joy. That's real joy.
Yeah, man. So you think it's important for the youngins to make more videos like this, talking about what's going on in the world? Is it important for
honestly? Because I can vouch for that, just so that people can see that not everybody's. Just so they can see that just so they can see the propaganda. I vouch for that. But I've never been a protester type. Never been a type to even do the.
No, I'm saying is it important for us to put out more videos like this? Showing us talking about real issues.
Yeah. Because it'll make sense and it'll help out. It'll benefit the people too. So like, if you see the video that I'm making today, right? And we're doing the interview now, and they see how I talk. So if I got into an altercation with a cop tomorrow, you know what I mean? And they're like, he was on some gangster stuff, like using bad curse words, did this, was extremely aggressive. You'll see straight from my video, you'll see my aura and my energies. Like, that wasn't him the other day. What did you do to make him get to that point? That's the next question.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
How do you turn a pit bull on you?
Right. There's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything.
Fact. That's fact. That is a fact. That is a fact.
So we're gonna sign off. Till next time.
Facts.
Tell everybody your name.
Don't forget, man. It's best to be you. Everybody else is taken. Me, I'm Bomani Kensi Patah.
You on Facebook? Where they can find you?
Facebook, Bomani Kensi Patah. Instagram is Say Hello to Elo, as you see on the side of your hop. On the side of the hop. You can check out my music too. Just type in, look me up on Google. Say Hello to Elo. Team Heard It. HURDIT. Team Heard It. Or you can just go ahead and look up Bomani Kensi Patah. All over, man. All over. Check me out.
You engineer too, right?
Facts. I ain't even boast about that, but I do it, man. That's the LinkedIn side. You get far enough, you'll find out my other names and all this other cases. You'll see.
Trombone player.
Facts.
Alto sax.
Facts.
Piano.
Saxophonist.
Certain way. I haven't been able to like I lost my mother-in-law. Passed away. Hey, how are
And
you?
we signing off.